Oh, what a gorgeous Friday. Sunshine, a few clouds, chance of rain this afternoon. Why not, eh? We need more water. Got all this cleaned up. That's fire pit wood for my enjoyment if I ever sit around and enjoy. The whole plan is to get this out of here. I want to clean it right up. I got to cut this pipe. I want to cut it at the joint so it's just singles. You know, it's too awkward to carry like that. The carbide tipped Diablo Sawzall blade does wonders. So, and I can get my heavy steel ready. Still not sure what to do with that axle. It just might go. I will post it maybe this weekend, see if somebody wants it. This is shred, all ready to go, except those two bikes. Mavis is ready to go. Yeah, we did all the wood that was there yet that had to be split, had to be cut once, minimum, twice. It's all piled back there with this other stuff that has to be cut. So, but anyways, I'm farting around over here. When you start digging fire pits around, look what you find. Yeah, there's about 35 there, power tools. Should I take them apart and get the motors out of them? They probably be copper. They were all in this freezer. I emptied him out, so I got more of those to put in here. So I have pails in the garage that got to get out of my way. But anyways, the type of motors that are in those guys and power tools looks like this. That's what they look like. They're simple to take apart. See, that's actually out of one of the power tools. This might be out of a vacuum. Vacuums have that too. Ceiling fan motor. See, there's another little guy here, came out of a little tool. They're all copper. That's why they're in there. That's all copper. That's why it's in there. I got the lids open. I unburied it. They're sweating a little bit because it's been super cold, and then haven't had the lids open. I had the plastic bag over top to keep most of the rainwater out, because then the motors don't rust as bad. They all have drain holes in the bottom. I put drain holes in, so these are not good for you to be used for anything. Rodents can't get in unless they can chew through that. That one I didn't put drain. Yeah, I did. See, there's one there, one there, one there. That's the one that came factory. It'll drain somewhere right there. That's what that is. That thing goes on the outside. Push and pull. That's the little plug. I just leave it with the freezer. Don't know why. But anyways, all the fire pits are moved over there. Yeah, I do have a whack of them this year. I got some more to get yet too. There's a couple over there yet that have to be getting, you know, begotten. So stainless steel and dryer drums. There's a couple that are heavy duty steel dryer drums and one stainless. Otherwise, these are all front load wash machines. Some have bottoms, some don't. Sorry, these are not front loads. These are top loads. They don't have a bottom in them. But all the ones with a bottom are front load. And there's a pile of them there. So we're set for. Plus, I got this guy. I'm thinking of selling him. That's my Tom Petty fire pit ring. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, which is no more anymore because Tommy died a few years ago. Bummer. But hey, everybody's clock expires sooner or later. Preferably later, but some of us are going too soon already. My neighbor down the road, well actually next door, and my old mechanic, they both went last year. They're not that old, but they both had issues. So, but anyways, that's what I'm farting around with. I picked these up. You've seen that in the truck. I had them over there. I thought I'd test them. They go, ah! So they're no good. I'm not going to clean them for what time it takes to rip them apart, you know. My laundry's on the line. My wife put the wash. She doesn't let me touch the washing machine. So anyways, I got 1, 2, 3 buckets, 4 buckets, 5 buckets of motors to go in that freezer so I can get them out of the garage. Yeah, I know. Why don't you just tear them apart? Well, that takes time. And oh, there's another. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckets. Well, that'll fill most of it. These here, yeah, I'm not sure. That's done already. That's ready to go. Gotta unencase them to make them look like that. Same with that bucket. And then what's over here yet? It has to do the same, you know, that bucket, that bucket. That's it. So I got to go through those, see which ones I think I can take apart. Everybody's using those handheld bandsaws. Well, I have a tabletop bandsaw, and I do have a steel blade. One day when I think about it and get real ambitious, I'm going to give it a try and see how it'll cut. Mainly to do the rotors, you know, cut right along the edge, and then I don't know if it'll pop through or not. I have my doubts, but I might be wasting my time. And should just throw them in with the motor bucket. Yeah, those are motors you don't want to take apart, and they're aluminum windings, so they still go as regular motors. So anyways, that's what I'm up to, and just farting around. Compressor, cut cords, debating whether or not to bring a load in. I got cast aluminum ready to go, extruded aluminum ready to go. Around the corner over here, sheet aluminum ready to go. There's several regular buckets there too, because he likes that stuff separated. Still sheet. What's in that bucket? Heavy steel. Okay, that's what it is. I had to look through the camera to see what it was, and that's irony. These are just, I don't know. What's going on here? Oh, strippable wire. Is that what's in there too? Oh, more motors. Oh, for crying out loud. See, I buried them already. More motors. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, yeah. We're just, whatever, you know. But anyways, like I said, that wire bucket really isn't full yet. And that's a bucket of peanuts. Anybody hungry? I don't feed the rodents anymore. That's for the blue jays and the crows and cardinals. They like them, and the grackles. I got, so as far as number 2 copper, that's all I got over there. About $100 worth there. This is all I got in here. Not much. Stainless steel. Yes, those are the flex hoses that you have on the dishwashers or under your kitchen sink or bathroom sink or toilet, you know. They're all stripped. Plastic is out of them, see? You won't take them with the plastic in them. Your yard might, but mine won't. They just call it shred. And my brass. There ain't a whole lot of brass. Just what's in that bucket. What's in that bucket is plug ends. I don't know if you can see in there. No, probably not. Yeah, that really messed up the camera. Oh, going on week 3 with no choppers. Doing pretty darn good. I can almost close my mouth now because your mouth was used to teeth, so your jaw only aligned up to a certain closure. It's getting more that I can almost put my bottom jaw to the top, so my jaw is loosening up on the back where where the joint is, and yeah, I'm starting to eat a little more stuff. So tonight, Mavis and I are going to attempt bacon and eggs again tonight. See how that goes. No chewing involved. I just cut the bacon up in really tiny pieces and see if I can swallow it. Gotta have substance. Also got stainless steel ready to go. There's some extruded aluminum out here too, and there's more irony here. So, and I do have a couple batteries. Not much. That's it for batteries. It comes out of power tools or anything, you know, the little kids' Tykes cars, battery backup systems, weed whackers. Those come out of the older weed whackers. When they came out with the first cordless weed whackers, That's what was in them before they came out with the lithium or the NiCad. They had the lead acid batteries, so that's what made them so darn heavy when you're walking around the yard. I also got power tools in here too yet. They're in their cases yet. Do I take them apart? What do I do?